there are progressive people, activists who work in all industries, but like we just have to understand the world that we live in. So like you might have guilt about like, oh, you know, even this pay structure that of where I worked, it totally was oppressive to the poor and everything, and doesn't help out society at large. I think that there needs to be an understanding, Emma, that like, all right, but like where else do you go to do your work? Where else does your boyfriend go to use his skills as an engineer? And all those things. The larger question is like, do we shit on ourselves because we're not working in the ideal world that we want? Or like, I mean, I work in health administration. I get paid by these insurance companies that I think are crooks. So, you know, and I've had many jobs. I've worked in the financial industry as well. And I've seen shit. I've seen shit in the financial industry.
Yeah.
I've seen the things that they've said, like, you know, when I was in sales, they would say, we want clients who have upward economic mobility. So any client who doesn't have upward economic mobility, just let them go. What do you think that actually means?
Yeah.
So that means like they don't want minorities as your clients, because just the way that economics is in this country and the wealth divide that exists between whites and blacks. But so like, where are we supposed to work? Us people who want to do good in this world. So I mean, I think that's a larger question. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about like, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. So like, I mean, everything we do is within the system. And I think kind of like, I don't know, doing the best you can, like where you can, like we're in this like, you know, patriarchal, white supremacist, heteronormative capitalist system, and we're all, even the best intentioned of us are upholding it, but at the same time, you know, you have to make a living, you want to have a roof over your head, and you know, make sure your family is doing okay. And I think, like you said, like we can't sort of like get bogged down forever in the kind of the harm of that. But yeah, I think it's just like kind of a balancing act, like trying to name and be aware of what you can, and do good where you can, and in the things that you kind of like have to do to get by at whatever level, do your best that it's not like at the expense of others.
Yeah. I mean, it's a larger philosophical question.
Yeah, that is my 2 cents.
No, and the thing is, I guess the takeaway that I would impart as my opinion is like, we shouldn't be shaming people for it, you know. Workers at Amazon, like Amazon is a corporation that is definitely screwing over the American people and definitely taking advantage of this pandemic, that we're currently in. And but there are still workers there, people who want to make an honest living, and you know, we can't shame them. We can't shame.
I think.
Thanks for tuning in to another clip of Johnny's Jabs. If you liked what you just saw, please be sure to share this with your family and friends and comment below. And if you want to get more content like this, it's easy. Just click the bell below to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny DeVore. I'll catch you guys next time.